And good evening, all. Welcome back to Sea of Stars, live and exclusive to YouTube. I'm your host, Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening. And your comments box is over in that direction. Get your comments in there, much like Aristojack has already said, hey, back with Sea of Stars again. And how am I today? Happy Monday? It's as happy as we can be on a Monday. All is going okay for me so far. Also, good evening to Mark, saying hey to everybody in the chat. Hey to you too. So this is our New Game Plus file. We've fought 3 bosses so far. And essentially my idea is to try and get through to the Dweller of Woe, which will be boss number 7. Once we're at boss 7, I have an idea to possibly make getting the Plat that little bit easier. But we shall see. So there is Garl. Let's go and have a chat with him. I say have a chat, because I'm going to skip the dialogue. So, unfortunately, that's literally how we're going to be doing this, to make things a bit easier. Try and speed the game up where we can. So, for those of you who want the story, go back and check the previous streams. This is where we can't possibly win, so that's fine. I love Garl like going, oh, bugger. I said that wasn't an arm wrestling tournament, was it, people? We saw a cloud of smoke, a broken table. For all we know, someone appeared behind Garl and hit him with a sledgehammer. Ah, nice, Marish Jack. You had your first go on a PS5 console today. What games did you get into playing by any chance? Yep. I say these scenes seem a bit different now that the dialogue is flashing on so quickly that we're not really being able to see much on it. And there's Captain Cliche, who refuses to talk to us. We all know the story of Captain Cliche, don't we, people? Oh. They're giving us stuff, I've not paid attention to it. Yes, like someone referred to the idea of Sarai being a pirate ninja, Captain Cliche, as like some like kind of early 90s web humor. The thing is, it's pretty accurate, to be honest. I played a bit of Tomb Raider Remastered. Ah, but you also played a bit of Astro's Playroom. Astro's Playroom is one of the best packing games I've ever played. It's fantastic. For anyone who's been through the generations of Sony PlayStation, that game is amazing. The only thing I have to ask is, why haven't Sony made Astro their mascot? He's absolutely tailor-made for it. Astro is absolutely perfect as mascot material. Yep, that's fine. Now what I gotta try and remember is how we get through this dungeon. It won't be hard. I just need to remember how to do it. That's fine, speed it up, come on. Hanna-Barbera copyright with the Jetsons? How would Astro's Playroom have anything to do with the Jetsons? It's got nothing to do with the Jetsons. I gotta say, that's still one way to open up an abandoned lab, people. You were only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. You see, Sony have never really been good with the whole mascot thing. They had the chance to make Crash Bandicoot the mascot, they passed on it. They had the chance to make Astro, they passed on it. They had the chance to make, what's he called, Sackboy the mascot. They passed on that too. It was very, very strange. Meanwhile, good evening, Avian. Just seen you there saying you got it. Oh, right. Astro was a dog in the Jetsons, right? I'd be surprised if they can copyright the word Astro. I don't know if it's trademarked though. I wouldn't have a clue. Right, it looks like I've got to use the green light first. It says it's inactive. Ah, that's why. I'm there. Why is it inactive? Well, it's because it's not lit up and it can't do anything. Why else would it be active? Oh no. I'm terrified. I'm absolutely scared. Oh no. Get off my battlefield. Now, the reason that attack didn't do 1 HP of damage is because I've actually not got the amulet that I need on yet. I'm only using the amulet when I'm fighting a boss. I'm not bothering otherwise. Astro Boy. Name's familiar actually now that you mention it, but I don't know why. I don't know why, but I've heard the name Astro Boy before, but I don't know where I've heard it. You know when you have that sense of oddly familiar? To be fair, it'd be kind of good on a shirt, actually, on an honest mark, but no, I don't have any merch. I'm not going to be one of these grubby YouTubers who makes you buy things to engage with my channel. That's not how it works. Around here, we like to have fun. This isn't about collecting anything. So the blue crystal is now in. We're going blue, people. Ah, now the light is closed. And we've got to choose a way to go. So let's go down. Hey. Oh no, I'm terrified now. These guys are scaring me. Ah, it's from a Japanese anime. Right, okay. I'm not familiar with it, but it sounds kind of cool. Oh, now, Mark. You accusing me of planning to sell out? You see my audience. It's not possible. It's seen the size of my audience. They say not seen my audience, seen the size of it. But just because you've asked so nicely, I'll give you one. Now, it's like, one of the things I find about the whole merch thing is that it's just like, I find it quite distasteful. It's like, you know, it's almost like you're expecting people to give you money for nothing, and that's not the way the world works. You have to earn things. And people might say, oh, well, by performing consistently, you're earning support from your fans, and maybe that's true, but there's something about it that rubs me the wrong way, if you know what I mean. Yep, I knew that enemy would be coming back eventually. Right, up the ladder and off we go. It's funny though, because I actually had a situation appear on one of my on one of my older videos recently. Some person commented on the stream that I did of Steins Gate, where I basically wasn't very happy with a particular scene. Avian, you'll know the one I'm talking about. And apparently, I was being a soy boy and cringe because I rightly called out needless violent content. It's almost like the commenter was like doing the whole tell me you're an incel without telling me kind of arc, if you know what I mean. Oh, well, heirs to Jack, you know, you want the merchandise, dude, and, yeah, well, the problem with that is we need someone who's actually, you know, capable of getting everything ready and building up contracts and cultivating all the merchandise and deals, and that's like totally beyond my doing, man. Meanwhile, good evening, Snobby. You say you're playing The Messenger, and am I going to play it? I very briefly played it when it was on PS Plus. I tried it. I'm not a massive fan of the Ninja Gaiden style games, to be fair. So I kind of like fell off it for that reason. Not because it was a bad game, I just wasn't really a fan of that game. However, I understand there is a kind of like a connection between this game and The Messenger, and if that's the case, I'd be tempted to do it in the future. For that reason. Well, you're welcome for that one, Arista Jack, saying it's a long time. I've not done that voice for quite some time. For obvious reason, I've not played the game. I'm actually just going to stay with... I'm not going to bother using the campfire just yet. Yep, so we are on the platinum run. We are trying our best to get there. What I'm trying to do at the moment is get to the next boss. And then hopefully after that, I'm going to go on to be able to battle against the Dweller of Woe. My idea is get to the Dweller of Woe and then restart another New Game Plus. And at that point, get through to fight, I think it's probably going to be either Malcolmud or the boss in here. Once I've done one of those two, we'll be at the end. Yep, I will have the initiative, thank you. Ah! We have someone who wants to use moon magic. Pardon me. No, the platinum in Crash Bandicoot is never happening. Gaga Kotaka Aru. For those of you who are fans of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, it's going to get an attack, which is always going to blow itself up. Okay. That did 370 odd damage to Garl, strangely enough. Well, thanks to the Amulet of Warding, I've been able to bring it back up. Right, this time I'm not going to give you a chance to detonate. Now, so that's interesting that there was quite a lot of the music remade from the Messenger in this game. That's fantastic. What, Mark? What have I done? What have I done now? What are you on about? What have I done? I don't cheese the game. I just balance the difficulty. That's all I do. I rebalance the difficulty. I don't cheese the game. I definitely didn't use save states when I was playing the PS2 era JRPGs to counteract really ridiculous status effects and instant kill attacks. No. That definitely didn't happen. Everyone knows that definitely did not take place. I'd say I've heard that the Platinum Relic run from that particular game is somewhat nasty. Yeah, I'd say those whiffs can make things very difficult, can't they, Mark? They just tickle your nose and you're not sure what to do. Yep, there we go. Now we're able to climb higher. Right, I don't believe that there's a... Let's go try and do some fishing. Oh, I just realised I've already got a bite. And there I'm like, why is my lure going away from me? And then I realised. So I've just got a lunar trout, which is nice. Nope. That's faded straight into the rough. Ah, now I've got him. Get back here. Yeah, you did not have a hope. Excellent. That's the triangle. That's good. Yeah, doing a bit of fishing. It's nice and relaxing, isn't it, Arista Jack? Never understood fishing myself. Was not something I could get into. I tried doing fishing, and I think the best thing I caught was some discarded rubbish. I think that's the best I got. There we go. The white. Seeing the white door open all of a sudden is reminding me of a Let's Play I'm watching. Right, I might have to stop here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to very quickly cancel my game. Give me a sec. I think I've gone straight to the boss farm and I didn't realise it. Yeah, right, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna have to very quickly go to the splash screen. 1 second. I'm just having to very quickly reload the game. That was my fault. I made a slight error. What I did wrong then was I was expecting to have another room in order to equip things, and I didn't. I was missing the room I needed. So what I need to do is very, very quickly start again. One time along this, be a very, very quick job. Will not be hard. That I would say that was a technical difficulty. It wasn't. It was me being a complete clot. So we'll start again. Manual, please. The reason I've gone for the manual save is because that'll have me outside the room. That's exactly the reason that I did that. I wanted to make sure I had a room. It's not really... I didn't even upgrade anything with that one. It was just that it was there. Right, we've got full HP, we've got MP. And now, just as another backup, I'm going to do a quick save again. That will now mean we're guaranteed to be safe. I just realised and I thought, hang on, that's not the right door. Right, okay. Let's see how hard or not this boss is. Let's find out. Yeah, I can understand that you can actually grind the boss at the end, but I imagine it takes a lot longer than the boss we're fighting here. Yeah, that's the issue. It's getting the time in him. Right, now that we've got 3 things on the board, let's start by getting a Moon Ring Goot. Yeah, that certainly hurts it. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, I simply can't get the timing for that. Right, now it's physical damage, ironically, it does the most damage to it. Okay, fair enough. You see, that wasn't even worth a groan, Mark. There's some things that are just like, really? And that's that coin. Yeah, so I could have finished that fight a lot quicker had I just gone straight in with the moves that I needed. You know, with going straight in with what's it called, Moonerang and something else. But it's cool. Took a tiny amount of damage, nothing too serious. And that's a 4th boss down. So this is why I'm doing it this way. No, Mark, I'm just being great. Deal with it. I'll say, well, I get, Snow, that you could, like, grind that one particular boss. I imagine that with the relic equipped, it's not that easy. I think it's going to be a bit better to go this way. But as I say, we all play games our own way, don't we? That's what makes gaming so much fun. We all do things a different way to ourselves. Now, the question is... Yeah, I've got 10 of 10, so I can't carry anything else at the moment. But thanks to the low health we've got, the use of those items is actually not too bad. Right. There they are. And that's our ship. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll head now. We're not messing around. Let's go. Look at that cute little raft. It's got no chance, has it? Yeah, Sam, the Uber speeding through dialogue here is what makes this a bit easier. It has to be said. Oh, there's the ghost of the Vespertine. Don't believe I have to fight that. I don't think I do, anyway. My plan is to get to the Dweller of Woe. Yeah, but you ever spied the green flash, people? And there's the moon. So this is Valar's night. Unfortunately, you can't speed these scenes up. You can speed through the dialogue, but the transitions you can't improve the speed of. It's not like in other games where there's an actual fast-forward skip mode. It'd be nice to get a platinum today. Wrap up Sea of Stars was a great way to do it, but it depends on time, really, to be honest. I'm in the office tomorrow. But at the same time, I would like to unlock it. It'd be a nice way to capstone this series. Because obviously we've seen the true ending, but actually doing a platinum on stream is something I've not done before. And all you people who are still there, even though this content isn't fresh at all, thank you very much, because you people make these streams happen. Yes, I can sit here and talk into a mic all I like, but you people being out there watching and engaging is amazing, so thank you very much. Even those who like to think I'm a soy boy, that strange weirdo, who The thing about that one that's got me all confused is why have they suddenly started watching the Steins Gate playthrough? I mean, I did that 2.5 years ago. It's awesome, don't get me wrong, but at the same time I'm scratching my head going, of all the things to be watching now. Yes, we don't need the experienced people, so we can just run past them. Potentially, anyway. Nope, not this time. Oh no. I'm really, really petrified. Now, you know what? Let's go hardcore. I do actually love the night battle theme, it's beautiful. From what I understand, Mark, it appears to be some kind of online slang for people who are, like, somehow, like, woke, some kind of feminist kind of thing. It's like, you know, it's as if to say you're not a masculine person or something. I think that's what I saw briefly when I looked into it. And like I say, if that guy's not masculine enough to wear a dress on string, then that's his problem, not mine. Yep, this is just a quick scheme to get through. See, I hadn't heard it either, to be honest, Mark. When I saw it, I was scratching my head. I thought, before I reply to this, let me actually find out what you're saying. I do like the folk version of the battle theme we've got going on here. So we drank everybody under the table and now we're eating a feast. There you go. So I did put a couple of comments on there, Avian, but I was extremely calm in my reply. I didn't really call them out or anything. I just said, well, thanks for your comment, but I disagree. It's to say, it's just that kind of ignorant. It just makes me wonder. I'm like, of all the things to pick apart, I'm like, considering that scene was so late in that stream as well, they either went hunting for it or they watched the whole thing and were like, oh, I've got to reinforce my online persona now. And you don't have to do that, people. So, anyway, back to Sea of Stars. Let's quickly go after the next point. Oh, we have to get through the Cursed Woods. That makes me feel like I'm playing a Zelda game. The Cursed Woods. It's like you're in the woods that are cursed. Whoa. Yep. I'm going to try where I can to avoid battles, because if you can avoid battles, it saves us a little bit of time. That's only if, though. There's sometimes we have to fight, because it's the only way to get certain things open. And that's just the nature of the beast. Which I'm okay with. Yeah, I'm going to have to attack this thing. Right, since you only are going to be damaged by Mudarang, I will go with that. Here we go. Thank you. Next. See what I mean? We had to have that fight in order to be able to open up the vines there. There's nothing we can do about that. We just have to and crack on with it. Now, I'm aware that there are some fights here which are technically boss fights, but they won't count. And the reason for that is they're not bosses, they're mini-bosses. One of them we will fight is a Duke. And as challenging as he can be, he's not what's considered a boss. So he will not count for this trophy. This outstanding. Right, okay. I'm gonna go for it again, screw it. She's my favourite character. I might as well use the skulls. Thank you. Because I was hoping to avoid the fight and get down here, but oh well. Yep. Here come the zombies. Oh, he's still alive. How are you still alive? Right, well, you're not going to be alive now. And there he goes. Excellent. And that will also mean we can jump straight down and through. They say it feels a bit weird coming back to this area of the game, doesn't it, people? Considering how much more OP we are with the equipment we have. Oh, that's just a rainbow conch. Well, it's not even a rainbow conch in this game. Rainbow conches don't exist. Ah, okay. Right, let's power it up. Let's go for it. Yeah, we'll start with you because you're the one that needs 3. And there we go. Next. So I think this is the advantage of the New Game Plus approach over what you did, Snow, is that you do have that instant ability to be able to get your skills back, get your MP back, rinse through a few enemies quite quickly. Well, of course, the caveat is that you had the ability to just go straight to the battle rather than having to constantly skip dialogue, navigate dungeons, so there's definitely a trade-off. It makes it, it's interesting, because if they'd actually given the accessory out earlier in the original game, if you'd have known about the trophy, it's one that could have been unlocked with certain, like, battles for sure. Meanwhile, good evening, Queen, to see that you've there, and welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's everything so far? Everything's okay. We've beaten our 4th boss, we've got 6 more to go, and what I need to do is fight this annoying plant creature. Right, okay. Valor, you're up again. Right in the middle. A fourth, so this could be quite awkward, depending on the pattern combo. Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen. No matter. Oh no. You had a wild Karen appear. Did you manage to speak to your manager? And did your manager do my favourite response from Monokuma of a body is about to be discovered? Because that would have been my reply. Oh, hi, Karen. A body is about to be discovered. Yes. Let's use our solstice magic to activate here and get the shimmering shard, which is useful, but okay. Oh no, like, you need to speak to my son, because, yeah, the sons really got more authority over you, don't they? Yeah. You're just lazy and you won't help my sainted mother. No, mate. I don't work in that area and it's not my job and I'm not insured, so get lost. Do one, you prick. Yes, you can tell that I've dealt with quite a few of these pillocks, can't you? Yes, I said pillock. For those of you who know about that. We'll go there with that one. We'll overwrite an old save that I don't need anymore. Watch it now. I'll probably just soft lock myself from the platinum by doing that, but we'll find out in a moment. I love the music in this particular dungeon. It's great. Ah, so the Karen was the one who was complaining. Sorry about. Okay. Apologies to the sainted mothered son. Tell you what, Zale, just hit him with dash strike, will you? And that's my I can't be bothered approach. We have bone armor. Don't need it. Up the stairs. And here's where the scene happens. Yes, Garl, not even Gary Stu Yu is able to stop that one. R/Tales from Retail. I've been there many times ago, Queen. Oh, yes. So for those of you watching who've not seen this before and wondering why I'm skipping the dialogue, it's because this is my New Game Plus run towards the Platinum. I have one trophy left to unlock. And it's a bit of a grind, sadly. And now the Solstice Warriors do all we can to hold back Garl, but luckily for us, the assassin is there to help. So I've definitely worked retail and it's not fun. People think because you wear a badge that says you're from a company, they're entitled to treat you with absolute disrespect. And it's just not true. Right, let's give you some proper equipment. Let's give you the star shards. Pirate garb? Nah. Have a spark mesh cape. Dexterous bangle? Not bad. But I think what will be better is if I can find... Where are you? You're here somewhere. Skills cost by one is a good one. And I actually want... Let's go with... maximum MP increased, actually. Meanwhile, we'll have that equipped for you. Okay. Oh god, working as a canvasser, that doesn't sound fun. Door-to-door sales duty. I've been there. Really? You thought it was a good idea to interrupt moi? Yes, this is where the New Game Plus approach is pretty interesting. You trivialise quite a lot of the combat. Yep, we're being sold down the river. Oh, I was hoping to get by them. Oh well, no big deal. Ah, that's not enough to finish it off. We actually have a move to dodge here. That was a silly idea. All you've done there is piss me off. And for that, have some solstice magic. So the worst job I did in retail was when I was part of the cleaning crew, responsible for cleaning up rotisserie ovens at the end of the day. That was grim. You don't realise how bad your day's been until you're trying to go home stinking of stale chicken fat. Now you might think, well, why don't they provide you with showers? As if. These companies are so cheap they won't tip a canoe. There's no way they're going to run showers. Oh, screw it. You can have another moonerang. Absolutely not no fairy tale. You're not going to find any loot hiding at the bottom of a bleeding drip tray, I'll tell you that for free. Oh, now we're slowed down because we can. Right. Pretty much time for us to carry on the quest. There's a campfire for it, we can't get access to it. Oh, yeah, it was grim. Haha, ha ha ha. I will have a 3 heal. Although I suppose there's a campfire when we're in a hotel room. It's not really a campfire, is it? Let's be honest. It's certainly a fire. So we've done 4 bosses of 10. The next one we'll be fighting is, I believe, Ramara. Not Ramara, Ramaya even, sorry. Once we've dealt with her, I then hopefully will have 2 more before I can restart my New Game Plus run. The idea being to get back to Malcolmwood and do it that way. As funny as this scene was, I'm going to skip it. Where she tries talking to him in rhyme, but he doesn't give her the time. So she tries to offer gold, but he tells her it's too old. And eventually her patience is out of whack, so she chucks a coin to pay him back. And while the raft was really crap, it was not as bad as this rap. You're welcome. Say, this music here reminds me of the train graveyard in Final Fantasy VII. Sorry, only in the opening part, the opening couple of bars. After that, it becomes its own thing, which is great. I just went very Yorkshire then, which is great. I went extremely Yorkshire. Oh, look. You might be the keeper of the graveyard, but it doesn't mean I have to follow your every move. Oh no. I'm absolutely terrified. I was giving you a chance to return back to your graves and not be disturbed, but you decided, in your infinite wisdom, to attack me. So now you've had to die for the 2nd time. Who would be a skeleton in this world, eh, people? Found more obsidian ore. I'm not planning to use it, but I've got it. I don't care about angering the mistress. I don't give a toss. Yep, thought as such. There's a campfire here. Don't need to use it. So what I'll do is I'll save instead. Apologies for that, people. I had a slight frog in my throat, and I wanted to try and get it out of my system quietly, but unfortunately, physics don't work that way. Yeah, this coming character here does not count. It's not a boss. It does not count. So because this boss doesn't count, I'm not messing around. Hit him with a sunball while we can. Right, first of all, we will have a crescent arc here. Oh. Never mind. And this is where he teaches Zale the access to the move he's already got. Sunblade. He's already got access to it. So now we're in the cave of the necromancer people. Ramaya's hairpin has just been found because it's needed. Yeah, sorry pal, not this time. But not today, mate. Not today. Yep, time for a fetch quest, people. And as I say, I don't believe they count as bosses either. I'm almost certain they don't count. I'm trying to remember all the routes through this dungeon, and I've not been here for so long. Well, he's not letting us out, is he? Or is he? Believe it or not, he is. Thank you. Screw it, we'll fight him. And here we go. Bit needless, bit overkill. I don't mind. It worked. Yeah, what it is, I can't progress through here without the grappling hook. I've not got the. In fact, can I even get back through? Or am I stuck here? No, I'm not. That's it. Up over the top. Just remember, because of the ladder. I was thinking I'd stun lock myself then. You know, I'd soft lock myself in the game. But I didn't. I was just being an imbecile, which is, again, not much of a surprise to all you people who've watched my streams before. Couldn't climb quick enough then. Never mind. Okay. Could do with getting some MP back at some point, but for now, let's keep going. There it is, we got the grappler. I knew it was there somewhere. That's awesome news. Nope. That I did not want to do. Up. There you go. This is the only part of this strategy that's kind of annoying. The constant having to reroute and redo things. But the good thing is it works. See, we could go over there to get a another one of those, like, alumni orbs, but what's the point? They don't do anything. At least I don't think they do. Yeah, that's right. We just hit all three of you. Right. You've got the most MP for now, so you can take them out. Ah, moon damage is useful against you, is it? Great. Not enough gun, mate. I like how the dungeon does, like, helpfully pulls up a new platform for you there. It's like, oh, you managed to beat it. Fine, here, let's get you out of here then. Now, what I could really do with doing around here is finding another campfire. I'm sure there is one. Yep, thought as such. Get a campfire, get our healing back, keep going. That's the plan. Let's say if we don't finish tonight, then I am going to make certain that the next stream is the finale. But I would like it to be the finale. Tell you what, Sarai, do us a favour, will you? Ah, you didn't like that, did you? No. Oh no, he's mad now. Whoa. So I found out that there was actually a viable strategy for the final boss that I didn't know. Basically, if you use both Sarai and the Alchemist's combo attack and the Alchemist's ultimate, you can actually get to the point where the enemy basically almost doesn't get a turn. And you can practically stun lock the boss. I wasn't aware of that. But, you know, we enjoyed that final boss. Even with the unexpected additional points and where the game decided it wanted to be Ikaruga for no reason. Not that it was really unfair, it was just challenging. Ah, yes. That's right, I need to get the middle open and I've not done it yet. Zale, you've got this one, mate. So I actually don't think it's going to be easy to hit the level cap for this game. I think the level cap is I think the level cap, the problem with it is the amount of experience that you need to level up. And enemies just don't seem to drop experience. They give some, just not a lot. We can't carry any more meals, can we? Well, we'll fix that right now. I'll have that berry jam, thank you. Has the same effects as berry jam, but it goes for the entire party. Alright, tell you what. Crescent Arc. Bye-bye. Next. I love the creepy crypt music that we've got in this game. I thought I'd done enough to get through. I thought I'd snuck my way past them, but not this time. Still, Dash Strike definitely works. Dash Strike is an excellent call. Ah, no worries. See you back in a bit. That's fine, mate. No problem at all. I'll do this one, no worries. Here we go. Bye-bye. Oh. Fingers crossed we can now get to the final one. Ah, that's what we were missing. Excellent. Okay, cool. Knew there'd be something that was pretty obvious in the middle, but it's cool. We just got to keep going. Managed to get hung up on the corner then, which is never fun. Okay then. Right, we can't go up north, so let's go down south. We'll east end flog it, that's what we'll do. Yeah, not this time, mate. Get out of here. Yes. Right, I do not want anything to do with that guy. Yeah, healing yourself is annoying, but I can deal with that. Double poison. Okay. So I like the navigational design of this dungeon. It has a good navigation. And this should now allow us to head north and fight the third and final one. At which point, hopefully I'll save my game and I will activate the relic just in case that's where the boss is waiting. Because we don't have to go deep into the mansion here to fight them from memory. Right, okay. Let's do as much damage as we can. And I chose the wrong option like an idiot. Oh, okay, fine. You get out of the battlefield. That works for me. Yeah, you can lose a turn, mate. You're not allowed a turn. No turns for you. You're not allowed them. You're not allowed a turn. Yes, it's cheap, I admit, but you know what? It works. There we go. And we should be able to go back this way. Yep, that's it. And then back down here. What we'll do now is we will quickly equip the amulet. The Artful Gambit, yep. And then we will heal and save, because I get the feeling this is going to be the second of the bosses for tonight. But we shall see. Yep, I was right. No, that's where your turn is going. You're not having a turn. I'm not allowing that. Now, you might have noticed one of the issues is that we actually can't damage the bosses when they're casting. So when they're casting, we have to be in position to be able to take advantage where we can. Now, this is where Disorium will come in handy. Because I can now, as Zale, use that For that, if I can just take the one of these, it's just so I don't have too much in the way of damage, that's all. Yeah, one down, that's good. Okay. Here's where I can take a gambit. Actually, no, it won't. No, it won't work. You need you against Sarai. Because this is where as Zale, we can use Dash Strike. And then what we can do is use Solstice Strike as a way to disarm her. Right, this is where we want to start with. We definitely want to delay the turn. And we could do Solstice Strike with the moon, or do it with the sun to get two blunt. Yes, that'll do it, I think. If we combo with this. Oh, we're still going to be attacked down. Bugger. So I'm going to have to weaken the blow at best ability, because the only thing I can do here is Solstice Strike, which I can't charge it with moon. And I can't exactly use... Right, okay, never mind. We will go with... We will just have to try and weaken the blow. Problem is, it's not going to do any damage. So while it's fun to do the extra move, it's not really going to do anything. Oh no, that's just cheating. Right, okay. One way to get around this. Let's start by getting all our MP back. I want extra turns for this. If you're going to be like that, I'm going to do the same. That would get us those moves. Yes. So this is part of the issue when you start always casting. And the amulet means you can't do damage to them, so you get stuck in the stalemate where neither side's actually winning. We've got 2 turns, that's fine. Right, now she's vulnerable. That's good news. Okay. And this is where we get her to get annoyed at us. She gives us the green flame so we can get out of here for her. She's like, oh, take it and go. Interesting, he said our boss reminds you of the G-Bike boss in the OG Final Fantasy VII. The G-Bike boss? Which one do you mean by the G-Bike boss? Do you mean as in Motorball? Do you mean Motorball? I'm not sure why I should remind you of Motorball, but I don't get it. So there's basically... Yeah, Motorball's the tank. I'm not sure how they remind you of the tank, but the minigame where going up where you're doing the slashing, I suppose it could be related to that, maybe? You just like to annoy me. Okay, fine. I'll play ball. Here, have this. So the only issue with the boss farm there of Ramaya was when the casting and they're invulnerable to damage. I broke the lock, and then they casted immediately afterwards, so you don't get a chance to do any damage. That's just annoying. But, you know, if that happens, that happens. There's not much you can do about it. This is the quick way out. Because we can take the easy way, which is good. Yep, let's get all the goods. They could come in handy. Not sure what's back here. It might be loot. Yeah, there is. There's loot. I remember now. Yeah, you had to pull them up quickly. We got the enchanted scarf. That's not bad. I'll take that. And after this, we'll have to do the we'll have to do the mansion again. And then, of course, Sarai is gone. See, Garl has the thickest plot armor ever, doesn't he, when you think about it? We have the incident here, the incident later, and he just shrugs it off. "'Tis but a scratch." You know, that kind of approach. I don't remember speaking to Erlina and Brughaves here, so I'm actually going to quickly talk to them. Better make sure you're well equipped. And is it true you're able to defeat Ramaya? Why, yes it was. Oh yeah, definitely, Avian. No doubt about it. I mean, how many games have featured a protagonist who gets away with things that should not be got away with? I'm certainly not looking at certain characters in Danganronpa. I'm going to let this scene play out because it was quite nicely animated. Yep. We can now get inside. It's the Spencer Mansion. Wow. What a mansion. Barry. Where's Barry? Meanwhile, good evening, Joe. Just seen you jumping into the chat there. How are you doing? Yes, we've defeated 2 of the bosses so far. There's another 2 in here that I want to fight. And then after beating those, we should be in the position to cheat a little bit. By restarting New Game Plus again. And then from there, what we can do is get ourselves back in play. Here comes the Pirate Ninja. Who I'm actually going to put into the party in place of Garl for now, because I remember the enemies here having a mix of poison and moon damage. Oh, for God's sake, they're all casting at the same time. That's so irritating. Right, let's start with a dash strike. Right, good. Now, very quickly, I'm going to go with a moon at a crescent arc, actually. When enemies cast, it's always quite annoying. And meanwhile, doing great here, thank you, Joe. How are you doing, mate? Yep, and there is a place for us to camp and be able to save our game. So we won't have an issue now with MP, which is always awesome. And now what we need to do is essentially get through the rest of the mansion. There's 2 bosses to fight here. Then afterwards, my aim is to start a New Game Plus battle and breeze through the first 3 bosses. I just remembered I'm going to have to fight these as well. They're not casting. Good. That's right, off my battlefield, you. You're not welcome here. Sod off. I said off. Get out. This is a private party. You're not invited. Leave. Enter the secret passage. Well, I can either do that or stay here and lick the cat's butt. So I think I'll go through the secret passage. Thank you very much. Look at the fog, people. Beware the fog. Yeah, once again they're doing the whole casting with everybody thing. So I'm gonna have to use Valar here. Nothing I can do. Problem is, we're gonna get a magic attack here because there's nothing I can do to stop the attacks. So what I'm gonna have to do is hopefully do enough damage. There we go. Done. Oh, I just realised something. I've not got the amulet equipped. Because I've not got the amulet equipped, I don't have to bloody worry about it. What am I doing? And they're saying, oh god, I'm going to have to stop and break the locks and everything else. I've not got the amulet. Why do I need to bother? I'm looking forward to Australia as well this weekend, except for one problem. It's been announced that they're doing a shot, that the actual coverage is being done at a low level, if you know what I mean. In terms of coverage. Yep, I forgot about this. 1 second. We're going old school here, people. I could do a capture on this, but it involves doing other things, so I'll just do it that way. Hang on, let me just go again. I just realised something. That's even easier. So, very quickly, we won 2 Happer, 4 Dust, 3 Sugar, 1 Rust. So, one more time again. 4 parts dust. Okay. This is cheating. Was the sugar on the list? I apologise for the constant interruption here. Yep, 3 parts sugar. I'm guessing that's 2, but I'll just double check it. Yep, it's 2 Happer and then 1 Rust. Okay. And it was 2 slices of dread, I believe. Yep. Did I want the triple stack? Yeah. Screw it, I'm going for it. Gar making the ultimate sandwich. Hoping that's right. Anyway, we'll find out now. It's called the Master. Yay, we got 100 gold. Thank you. And now we're into the library. Avian's favourite place. Right, first thing I'm doing is I'm taking you out of the equation. Oh. Okay, if that's the way you want to play it, I'll double up. But yeah, I understand that the coverage is being like, kind of like, I won't say wound down, but it's certainly, there's going to be less people doing the coverage from what I understand. Yes, once again, these guys are going the annoying route. Alright, so I can't be bothered. I'm just going with Moonerang, screw it. As long as I hit the moves. But this is me we're talking about. So the chances are I'm going to face plant quite hard here. Yeah, I did. I face planted. No matter. There we go. Right, so let's talk to you. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah. I still remember that scene. It was amazing. When he was like, he just looked behind him and went, oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. We just got a crown. And the Night Shroud was just there. Well, that's not helpful, is it? Right, well, that's the knight's home. So that tells me the knight needs to have his home back. I pressed that too quickly then, so I might have got this wrong. We shall see. Here we go. Yes, that's the one. It's where we have the 4 switches and you have to get them in the right location, in the right order. I remember now. I remember this puzzle. It was a bit Resident Evil-esque, which is always a good thing, especially when you're inside a creepy mansion. Resident Evil puzzles are very welcome here. Ah, yeah, that's it. So you have to choose which ones they are, don't you? So we want The crow, the crab, the skull, and the cow. You there first, yeah. Yeah. And then on this side, we want the opposite. We want the bull, the skull, the crab, and the crow. Well, what the hell? Seriously? Why did you jump down there then? Why did you obey my command when I didn't want you to do it? I didn't give you a command to obey. That's annoying. Right, I better check the order again. Oh, no, it's crow at the end. That's fine. Cool. Okay. And that has now activated a scroll for us, which is kind of cool. As well as opening a new route. So let's take it while we can. Yeah, we learn X-Strike. That could really come in handy. So I love the music for this. It's like, it might sound like stock, kind of like Haunted Mansion music, but it fits the theme so well. It's one of the things you have to say about these games. They've nailed the soundtrack. That's why I'm looking forward to my physical releases of them, because they should come with a version of the soundtrack. And that'll be amazing just to have that in my collection. Not that I'm someone who collects soundtracks. And now we have a shortcut back here, which allows us to rest up, save, and carry on. So once we're done with the 2 bosses in this point and we can save our game, I'm going to use the file to create a new game plus and try and do the first part of the game again at speed. And if I can, that will get the platinum. If I can do that before midnight and I turn into a pumpkin tonight, we'll be sorted. You're still alive? No, I'm not having that. 1 HP. 1. Are you serious, game? Right. Take a power up. Let's make bloody sure it's dead. Right, so that's 1 defeated, and there's 1 more over here, I'm sure of it. Yeah, now we've done 99, so it seems a bit sporadic sometimes on the damage output you do, which is irritating. Still, it's done. Thank you. Yay! Can't interact with the fireplace though, which is annoying, but hey ho, hee ho. Let's keep going. And that's the door open. So the Botanical Horror, that's one of the bosses we can fight. And then after that, the Dweller of Woe. Yep, creepy kid, but we can't interact with them for some reason. And I believe that down here is another campfire. Might be wrong, but I'm sure there's something in here. Yep, see, alumni token. That's because we've already beaten the game. So we don't get rainbow conches anymore. They don't exist. Which makes me wonder, does that mean with the person in Dakari Village, do we get anything from them? I wonder. Or do you just have to get the alumni tokens again? I don't know. Ah, this is where we need to fight the bulbs. Beat the bulbs and that'll open the main area, won't it? Yeah. Right, okay. That... Oh, we can't get to that one either. Must be in order to fight in these. Yeah, there must be. Okay, let's go to the right instead then. One of the rules of being in a maze is if you keep going right, you'll find an exit. One of the universal rules for building mazes. And by that I mean real mazes, like garden mazes, not dungeons. Dungeons in games, they make up their own rules as they go along. They're renowned for it. Right, you are first to go. Dial face. Get out. Oh, fire damage is up for you, is it? Right, I'll tell you what. Why don't we have some real fun with this? Oh yeah, it was certainly vulnerable, people. There's no doubt in that. Excellent. Okay. Because the enemy that we want to fight is awaiting through there. Right, I'll deal with this one. Oh, really? That's a bit disappointing. So, I'm 99% certain that through this door in a moment is where the next boss awaits us. And that will take us to 6 in total. We then have the Dweller of Woe, and after that, we're going to start the game again. And with that, what we will then do is be able to go up against the final form. Here we go. I remember this boss being quite annoying, so I'll be interested to see what the damage output's going to be. Right. Okay, so we have a mix of moves available to us. Let's start with a Moonerang. Now, what the Serai needs to do is a Venom Flurry. Now, this is where I don't think it's going to be easy. So... I have an idea here. It's a risky idea, but it's an idea. Because if you quickly swap out for Garl, that actually works because it now gives us an extra move to use Venom Flurry on. And now the head is vulnerable. Ooh, we do have some pretty dangerous moves there. Okay. Yep, 500 and odd damage. That's a fantastic start. Ah, only Zale can attack here. That's fine. So any of these moves will do a lot more damage. Well, that was a lot easier than Ramaya was. That was way easier. Just checking in case there's any loot back here that I missed, but it doesn't look like there is. What I'm going to do very quickly is... Oh. And that's where we've now had Sarai leave the party. Interesting that she joined us to get into the thing and fight off the plants, but then he's like, right, I'm noping out now, see you later. There's something intriguing about that. So that's boss 6 done. We found some music. Yay! We can have some ditties sung to us. Yes, ditties, not kitties. As much as I love my kitties. Yeah, I'd stay clear of the maze if I was you, because the botanical horror's in there. Well, we've already beaten the botanical horror, so meh. This chair feels very cold. Okay, sorry about that. Not much I can really do about it. Yep, might as well keep the relic equipped for now. There's no point not doing. Ah, I was looking for the exit. I'm like, why can't I get out of the exit? And then I realised why. So this could be interesting. Because I remember with this fight, you have like a 2-stage farm to it, from memory. And this is where Gar has to sit this one out. Yep, here we go. The 5 Solstice Warriors. Right, so we start with a move we can't possibly break because we've not got a combo available. So I can either go for a dash strike to weaken it, or I can try and take my chances by only using one move. I'm gonna go with dash strike. Yep, that's helped. Let's see how much damage this does. $1,300 odd. Wow. And that was their combo move. Great, okay. Oh. Thanks for the heal, but it wasn't really needed. Right, okay. This is where we need to do, first of all, another Moonerang. Oh, I should have gone with Zale first. I'm an idiot. I could have done a lot of damage then if I'd done my turns right. I could have used the Moonerang to do a shit ton of damage. Well, I screwed that up. If they've taken my turns away, there's nothing I can do here. Oh, luckily they haven't. Thank God for that. That's right, you're broken. This is where combo's going to be needed. That's a pretty nice move that he does that. Like his version of a Moonerang. This whereas Gal, we get to control him very briefly and break the seal. I mean, it's a good strategy. You can say what they're all you like, but it certainly worked. Right, okay. It might seem weird, but what I'm doing for now is I'm actually going to use this thing to try and get some more magic onto the battlefield. Just in case I need it. Oh. Okay, there was nothing I could do then. What's really annoying is I've not got the combo, so I can't use the... It's reset my combo moves. And because of that, I can't get it through, but from quick... Now, it's a question of will they get a move? The answer is no, so there's nothing we can do here. I'm going to need Moraine to do a healing move in a minute. Right, I can take one of these. Yep, 1800 damage. I'll settle for that. Oh, we've still not got enough to do an attack with. That's really frustrating. But I've not built up the combo meter enough, even though I did loads of moves. That's why I'm trying to save my combos, because I got the feeling it's going to be needed. Although that helped. By timing that blow, that's made all the difference. Right, we do have another 3 available for now. Hold the room, please. Right, I'm gonna go for it. I'm going for a double. Thank you. I'll let this scene play out as it normally does. I'm not going to do the voice acting for it. I love that expression from Erlina there. And excellent, thank you, Mark, yes. It's interesting, Ramaya has been the toughest battle. Ramaya's been really hard. I do like this scene, so I'm going to let this scene play out. Yes, Mark. Very true. Very much Orleana's resting bitch face. You're not wrong. I mean, I do get their idea of giving people freedom, but at the same time, it's like dooming the world. It's the kind of thing you see in a certain other series. It's quite refreshing. Oh, I believe we can, kind of thing. I agree with you, Mark. The art on those anime scenes is amazing. And what I liked about it was how the headmaster was the one who instantly gave up while everybody else was still fighting. Really good, like, little piece of foreshadowing for what happens with his character. It's just annoying how he's allowed to nope out of everything. He's like, well, I'm sorry, it's no longer my problem. It's like when a prime minister screws up the country and then just resigns because they don't have to deal with the fallout. I'm not throwing shade at any former Conservative MP when I say that. Oh, no, 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 no. So all I'm doing now is getting to a point where I can save my game. That's the idea here. So now that scene's played out, I'll skip the dialogue. And then when I can, what I'll do is I'll be quitting back to the main title screen and starting a new Game Plus. And with any luck, I will have enough time to get the platinum tonight, assuming my plan works. That's why I'm doing two very important things here. Saving my game twice on different slots. So this is my banker. This is my main. And this is my insurance. I'm actually going to save it 3 times. But slot 2 is the one I'm going to use. 951. So what we do... Hang on a second. Right, now that the book's folded away, I wanted to make sure it was folded, because that way there's guaranteed to have a save. So I've got 3 saves. And the way this game works is simple. In your New Game Plus, what happens is you choose a save slot to make the New Game Plus from. So I'm going to overwrite this save with a New Game Plus. And the idea is that this will continue to cycle the run and make obtaining this trophy a little bit easier. Yep. I don't know why the game's bothering to give me a choice. We all know who I'm going to choose. So, we're going back to the beginning of the game now, people. And this will take us, as I say, depending on how quick we go. So a couple of the fights should be relatively straightforward. And it's just a matter of, as I say, I'm hoping that what will happen is that when we defeat Malcolmud, it will say, congratulations, we'll have 2 trophies pop. There should be 2 there, and that one of them will be the platinum. That's the hope. But if this doesn't work, there will be one final stream where we continue the other save and do it on the main game. Yeah, you really don't scare me, mate. Yeah, the battle was over that quickly, the music had to replay. Yeah. Tutorial fight here, you can't skip it. And despite how strong my character is, I won't be able to win first time. So what we're going to do now is try and go at speed through this as quick as we can. Try to avoid fights and get started. And fingers crossed, we will be able to celebrate a platinum trophy for the first time ever live on stream. I've never done it before. I'm not normally someone who platinums games. I only do it with games I really, really like. I'm not one of these people who downloads games like My Name is Mayo, for example, which you can platinum in literally about 2 hours via a simple strategy. I can fight you, mate, but I don't want to. Because it's time consuming. And so is these jumps when they don't work. Okay. And now more dialogue skipping, people. Yep. Dialogue skip, go brr. Okay, and here we go. Hey, those youthful periods where we used to always play outside and do nice things. Ugh. Outside, interaction with people. It's funny how in this game they get away with showing off magic in towns, whereas in Final Fantasy VIII you get demoted. Which reminds me, I need to actually carry on with Queen 32 times Let's Play of Final Fantasy VIII. It's all part of the plan. Right, so in the interim, we're going to now go to the Mystic Cave. Well, yeah, it was inside a school, but we're inside a town where there's a school above the town, so it was the same thing. The headmaster was right there. It's not like we can say it wasn't anything we didn't see coming, is it, people? Yep, there go the bells. They toll for us. What? I love that little dance that Valère does when she opens it up. It's so cute. It's definitely not the kind of thing I did when I celebrated winning things. Oh, no, 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 no. I was not that childish. I assure you. So it is interesting in this game how there's loads of tropes that they do on purpose, and yet one of the biggest tropes they don't do. And I have great admiration for that. They could have cheaped out on how the antagonist role played, and they didn't. It's a nice subversion given so many other cliches and tropes are done on purpose. It's like I still love the fact that a YouTube reviewer didn't catch on that Captain Cliche was a deliberate thumb in the eye to say, yes, we know this is a cliche. It's meta, but in a way I can accept. Unlike Yolande, who deliberately hurts the fourth wall. So Yolande is always on my dog list for that one. Actually, no, that's not fair. Dog list is wrong. On my bad list. Doggos are okay. Not as good as kitties, but they're okay. Yep, this is where we just have to skip as much dialogue as we can. It's just unfortunate that while we can skip the dialogue, we can't speed up the animations of scenes like this one. So things like the elevator climbing and things of that nature, you used to sit back and suffer. Oh, Mark, get out. Take your hook, sling it that way. You are banished to the black hole with that one. Don't be trying to missour my own kitties with your puns, Mark. It's not going to work. You're not going to stress me out. Oh yeah, I can do this as well. I can be right annoying furball when I want to. I can scratch you from my stream anytime. No, Queen. He's not. Can't say any more than that, obviously, for spoilers for anybody else who's not yet watched the rest of the Zero Escape videos on your channel. I managed to catch up on that, actually. It's pretty good. It was an interesting development. Alright, let's go and talk to Erlina, the resting bitch face on the outside. Yes, there they are, sewing. Something that I don't do, because every time I sew, I ended up giving myself an injury. I've also got fists of ham and fingers of butter, so when it comes to making any decent seams, it's not happening. Although I do at one point want to actually get a sewing machine and try and actually do some proper crafting myself. I would like to do it, even if it's only something small. Ah, fair enough, Avian. No worries. Very important to feed the member of royalty. Well, Avian, you're entitled to your incorrect opinion. I like doggos. Doggos are cool. I just prefer kitties. And to be fair, there are some kitties that are nasty. Some kitties are a bit feral and will just cause injuries. Whereas you don't get some dogs who are just absolutely lovable and will do no harm. So, like any animal, there are good ones and there are bad ones. Just like people, I suppose. I do love this scene of them, like, sat up high above the academy, eating cookies and surveying the world. There's something very innocent about it, very childlike. And I think that's something this game captured quite well. That sense of childhood being taken away. It's a bit existential in many ways, to be honest. So, now I can actually do some equipping. I will have the Moonbow. I will have the Eclipse Armor. I'll have the Signet of Clarity. I will have the Moonstone Bracer. And the Eye of Yamara. Whereas you will have the Sunblade, the Eclipse Armor. Sunball does full damage to splash targets. That's perfectly fine. And increase your magic attack. And as for that, you can have go with a Reaper's Mercy. I'm unlikely to need it. And now we will save this over that slot. Yes, believe it or not, I am that paranoid. I've now got 4 different saves for this. I've made absolutely certain that we have insurance. don't know if we have to do the training missions, but I'll just double check. Oh, yeah, I think we have to, which is irritating. Yeah, I have 159 damage. I could just end the move there, but I want to at least have a go. Yep, thank you. I'll have that. Okay. And let's talk to Burgaves. So it's rather infuriating that you can't just keep on doing it. Well, we've already done it once, so you shouldn't have to do it again, but hey ho, no matter. Nope. Oh. Okay, time for the final test. Yeah, we are. We're ready. So I don't think the training boss here counts. But what I am going to do is I'm going to equip the abacus, not the abacus, sorry, the Artful Gambit, just in case. But I don't think it makes a difference. I'm almost certain it doesn't. But I'm not going to do it until we're at the point where we need to. Thank you. Yep, we took an extra move off you. What are you going to do about that, huh? Answer. Nothing. One down. Oh, I just realised something. I'm an idiot. Give me a second. Yeah, there's one that weakens your damage, so I don't want that one. So it's always good to have a bit of insurance, people. Even when it's totally not necessary. Yeah, this is the game saying you can't escape. The game is like, no, you will not get through. Thank you. Next. I could do with actually paying attention to my experience after battle, because that will tell me a lot, actually, now I think about it. Pay attention to the amount of experience after this battle. That was easy. Yeah, it's continued because it's actually taken my experience from the previous battles. The experience level's the same. So the data's definitely carried over. Because my experience was at 50,000, it's now gone into 40 odd. So we are well on our way. We've got 2 more fights to go. Well, 2 more boss fights. However, we do have fights in between, which unfortunately, we won't be able to get any experience, that won't count. So there's at least, well, actually no, there's 3 more fights, sorry, I just realised, I apologise. So I don't think that boss counts, I'm almost certain of it. Right, when we get the chance to equip items. Turn you off for a second. Amulet of storytelling, thank you. Yes, that's the thing you can also do. You can equip all the other relics. So getting extra HP, free HP healing, timing blocks, all of that situation, they all count. So it's pretty cool. Okay. And we're back in the cavern where it all started. The Cavern, famous venue in the city of Liverpool here in the UK. For those of you who are Paul McCartney fans, or the Beatles fans. Ah, well, luckily for us, we've got rid of that. And because I've just seen how low our health is, I'm going to very quickly use that as a quick get around. And our health is now back to full. This is why it's all about positional play, this. Okay, this is all about input management, and try and get as efficient movement as possible. Yeah, I don't really need the Adventurer's Vest, but I'll take it. Right, because there's 3 of them, I'm not messing around. Oh, can I get all 3? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. That's just a way to ensure that we can keep things going. Ah, that's not worked, has it? Okay. And I now know why. Because there's where we have to get the key, then come back and activate the switch afterwards. Take a mushroom soup, it'll come in handy. And over here is another leeching fawn. Yep, here come the enemies. I say, only fight if you have to. If we can skip the fights, we'll do so. Okay, so there we go. So now we're resting up. And we've got our first boss fight coming up in a second, which is the boss slug. Fingers crossed a single moonerang will do it. Here we go. Excellent, eh? So there is the boss slug taken out. Take 60 gold, and we'll take the adventurer's vest as well. We've got 600 and odd gold. We're looking good. Yep, so we might as well up that there as well. And so now we are on the other side where we get to carry on our quest. We'll skip these guys. That's the last word. Cats rule and dogs drool. I don't disagree, Queen. That's amazing. That's so cool. And so now we are battling forward. Yep. So that allows us to catch up, and this is where we have our little moment, which is always nice. So I love the way the game broke the trope way, like he just there. Oh, by the way, I'm fine, guys. I don't blame you. Let's get going. It's so cool. Yep. You're not allowed to be part of this quest because you're not a monk. Why? I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Yep. Now we'll sleep under the stars. And get ready to crack on. So the two boss fights left that will count are the Elder Mist and I believe Malkamud. And with any luck, so long as this counts... Oh, what the... Seriously? Oh, I've still got the Artful Gambit equipped. I didn't mean to do that. That screwed me over. Fortuitous let. Right. I mean, we could play the game to completion like that, but I don't want to. Thank you. My idea is simple now. Put the amulet back on again when we get to the next boss, just before the next boss encounter, which is the Elder Mist. Because let's say the EXP has carried over at the same level, that tells me the data of the bosses we've fought has carried over. Because we fought, as I say, the boss slug the Aldermist, Malcolmud, well, I can't remember what it's called, the arcane one inside in that things. Then we fought Ramaya even, sorry, not Ramara. The hideous Plant 42 monster. And then finally, we fought against the Dweller of Woe. Yeah, sorry mate, not interested, not today. We could absolutely waste you if we wanted to, but what's the point in that? We don't want to do that to you. Do another quick save here, might as well. Yep, sorry, not today, guys. I'm not interested. Couldn't get away from that one. Tried. Oh well. Not like we were in any danger thanks to the amulet equipped and everything else, is it? That reminds me, actually, I just realised something. I'm thinking, why is he doing these things now? I just realised. I'm like, for God's sake, seriously? And you can have party much HP. Actually, that's quite a good idea. Let's raise the party's HP even further. Right, okay. Yep, we're going to hit all three of them in one move. See you later. Next. So, for those who are curious at the moment, I'm not a speedrunner. This isn't me speedrunning. This is just me having fun, playing the game, trying to unlock the platinum trophy. Right, I believe... Yeah, this is something we can't interact with yet. Yep, not this time, pal. We were ahead of you. Oh, I don't need to equip it yet, I've just realised. We don't face the Aldermist just yet. We have to do all the puzzles inside here first. Oh no! Lock the keys in the office. Oh, that's horrible. No worries. Go and be the good Samaritan. Get them to pay for Pizza Nova for you. Okay, so here we are. Deep in the mind on the Aldermist trials. Okay. Yep. So the boosting mechanic has now been unlocked, which is awesome. Right, let's choose our path. Doesn't matter which way we go, I don't think. The only one we can use, of course, being the lunar shield, which is annoying. Yeah, you can only use healing light. Ow. Oh, golly, stun, fuck it. So the music here in the Alchemist Trials is really nice. Has a very upbeat feeling to it. So this is pure speed playing as we keep on battling back. We're in the Alchemist Trials as we're trying to get to the Alchemist. That'll be boss 2. Then we have to go through the Wind Caves, the mini boss that doesn't count, the Salamander, and then finally Malkamud. Beat the Paradigm and we will be hopefully unlocking a Platinum live. That's the aim. We will see if we can do it. I do love the, like I say, the whole mechanic of this game, the aesthetic, the art style. Yeah, I think it's great. And of course, later in the year, I will be playing the game that inspired this very heavily. I will be playing Chrono Trigger. But I don't think I'll be playing that for quite a while. Because I'll need a lot of months to get through that game. And I don't want them to be interrupted by long hiatuses. Yay, there we are, that's the first one done. Now we'll do the one to the right. It must be weird for you people out there seeing this section of the game again. Let's say that this trophy that I'm going for is potentially it could have been slightly more encouraged earlier on in the game. You know, if you'd have got the access to the amulet in question earlier, and of course if you knew about the trophy and you knew the strategies to the bosses, you'd be able to use it. But it's still a cool little idea, and it's an interesting mechanic because it deals a lot more into the martial arts background of the main characters. This will allow us to finish at least one off and have magic on the field for the other one. So here come 2 moves. They're not going to do much damage, especially when we time the block. If you punch that one. Yep, so we have 2 attacks, but luckily we have the live mana on the battlefield, and that enables us to overcome the no magic skills handicap, which is useful, to say the least. Excellent, here we go. And across the steps one more time. So it just has a real charm to it, this game. And it's a game I've really enjoyed playing through. I would love tonight's stream to end with me popping that Platinum trophy. It would be a brilliant way to end the series. Not only because it'd technically be a completion, but because, of course, it's a Platinum trophy, and Valère is the Platinum one. Oh! I can actually cook the legendary feast. Well, in that case, I will do. I'll make one. Might as well, just for the sake of it. And also, is the one that he does heal MP to the party? There's 100% MP to a person. Screw it, I'll go with that. Might as well make them while I can. Proof, of course, that we've done it from a save file from when we finished the main game. And that's the reason why I did this. I wanted to make sure it was all done. So we're into the central one. Time to answer some questions. Yep, attacking. So the idea of having to, like, generate energy by attacking with physical attacks and moving your skills around is quite refreshing, because we've seen in some games where you're encouraged to either go with a physical or a magic build. In this one, you have to go with a hybrid. Because that hybrid mentality is the one that gets you the ability you need to survive in battle, especially with the relic equipped, where the enemies are immune while they're casting spells and you have to break the lock to do any damage. We saw with the battle of Ramaya where she was casting, broke the lock, and then started casting immediately afterwards, which meant I couldn't do any damage to her. It was a very nasty boss technique that. Well played, Ramaya. Great trolling. I liked it. It's the Eclipse. And with that, we can now get ready to take on the Eldermist. But before we engage the Eldermist, we're going to very quickly access the Artful Gambit. We are at full healing, we are at full MP, so there is no further option now. We have to do what we've got. Okay. It's not a 4. I've literally just saved my game, right? No, it doesn't work. Oh, it does. What it does is it gives you the ratio. They fought ahead with that one. People being able to barricade it by doubling the health and then equipping it once you've equipped the item. They were ahead of us. I like that. Yep, it's fine. We're ready to go. So here comes the Eldermist. And it's boss time. Right, the first thing I want to do and here we go. Because when the sword arm was up, it countered for quite high damage. There we go. The Eldermist falls. Now, hang on. Just realised something. I'm gonna have to camp again in a second, people, because while I don't need to have it equipped, I won't have it equipped. It means then that fights will be a lot faster when we're getting to the bosses. Yes, we will return to the mountain trail. Skip all the dialogue. Could you imagine just being able to rewind time whenever you wanted? Like, yeah, I don't want it to be this day. I want a few more hours. Go on holiday and never come home. Like, my holiday's never ending. The kind of thing. So now it's time to go and talk to the Island Demon. Here we go. And over we go. We've been yeeted, people. Yep, so here's the archives one more time. I really hope that after Malcolmwood this pops. If it doesn't, we've got one final stream to do. Or a video I can unlock offline. But I want to do it on stream. I want to be live. So here we are, in the new world. And let's go. You're first. You're last. I love the way they all like tightrope walk, it's so cool. Especially when they're doing it in a line, like a formation. Yay! We did it! Now we can get through. Meanwhile... How Sarai knew we were coming through here at this particular time, no one knows. She just did. For whatever reason. Again, we're trying to get through here as fast as we can. Well, seriously? That's just irritating. Yeah, so it might look strange considering I'm not going for loot or anything, but the reason for that is simple. I just want to get through here as quick as I can. In case I need to cook, I'll get those there as well, but that's about all I'm doing. Yeah, we're doing good. So I'm doing all of this, and I don't know if it's going to be in vain. That's the interesting part. This is where the game is either going to be merciful or merciless, and we're not going to know until the time arises. Too easy. Next. Especially when there's a campfire here. That's really useful. Yep, there we go. Okay, and over the sides. Zale, do it again, will you? I really can't be bothered. Yes, there's no feature like in FS7 OG where we could just turn encounters off. We don't have that luxury here, people. We're not that lucky. I was definitely outside of their range then, but never mind. Eastern thugging. Bye, next. Yep, here's where we meet Teeks. A very cute scene. Yep, can't speed that up, unfortunately. We'll just keep on skipping. Okay, there we go. Right. Hopefully now we can quickly get into the next part and then do the quick dungeon that we have. I'm not bothering to... I mean, there is a skill we can get here. I suppose it could actually come in handy to pick up just in case. Because I don't think skills carry over, strangely enough. And it's only going to take a couple of seconds. It's just about timing the moves. There we go. Yep, solar rain. I didn't use it last time, so I might not end up needing it, but at least we've learned it. It could come in handy. And down we go to the next part. Here we go. So Stonemason's Outpost. By night. We'll skip as much as we can. Not messing around here. Again, we're skipping over all the lore and going straight to the game. We're not messing around. Yeah, you didn't see that coming, did you? Okay. Let's deal with the wind tunnel mines as fast as we can. This is all about unclogging the windmills and getting on with the game. Yep, see? Quick escape. As we're trying our best to avoid battles and get through this. Take the high road. I don't know if there's any difference here on this one. I know on one of the routes later it does avoid enemies, so it's worth it. Because here you do get an accessory, to be fair, so it's not a bad strategy. Let's say in this game, here's where I'm on about now, yes, because you can navigate the bottom here where all the beasts are, or instead, you can go up top and cut them all out. Good strategy if you're speedrunning, great strategy if you're trying to get this particular trophy. And I believe that we come down here, yep, that's right. And this is where we battle the enemies. He's only got 10 HP. So that now enables him to go there. We will take advantage of the campfire because we can. And then we're going to go into the depths where we're going to take on the next part of this dungeon. Yeah, I think we have a chance of finishing this tonight. It'd be a strange ending to not do it here now. Now the question is... Ah, yes, that's right. We have to fight these enemies. Go on, Zale. Dash strike it. We don't yet have the wind accessory that we need to be able to open that, but what we can do is go across here, and I believe we should be able to get nearer to the point where we're looking for the accessory we need. That's right, yeah, we go outside the cliffs, I remember now. And part of the reason we acquire it is because you need to use it to be able to get access again to certain areas of this particular dungeon. So we're all looking good so far. Hey, a save point. And the place to rest. So we're going to have a mini-boss in a moment. I've not put the amulet on for a reason, because the boss in a moment does not count. But Malcolm Mud does, as far as I am aware. I could be wrong, but I don't believe I am. Right, well, you might, I might have had problems doing your lock breaking if I had the amulet equipped, but guess what? I don't have it equipped, so I don't care. Yep, off he goes. Oh yeah, we do have to go down here, remember now. Or do we? I might be wrong there. I might not need to go down here after all. Doesn't matter. See you later, bye-bye. Ah, yep, here they are. Yeah, you weren't getting away. And through we go one more time. Just put some power up that was hidden in the wind tunnel. A bit unusual, but I'm not complaining. Excellent. Might as well pick up the alumni token. No reason not to. And now to access. Another area. Oh yeah. Okay, good. That'll work. Thank you. Yep, that's what you do. You run past all those. Meanwhile, Artes Publius, nice game, looks really good, maybe you should try it. You should, it's amazing. This is a fantastic JRPG called Sea of Stars. It was last year's Indie Game of the Year, a winner at the Game Awards. And it's available on all platforms. You get it on Steam, you get it on Nintendo Switch, you can get it on PlayStation 4 and 5, and you can get it on Xbox One, Xbox Series X. There is actually a physical version of the game coming out very shortly. I believe it actually starts shipping on the 10th of May. So if you don't want to pay for a version on download, you can do it that way. If you have access to PS Plus Extra, I believe this game is still included at this moment in time. So if you want to play it for free just to try it, just to see what it's like, you can download it. And if you like the game, jump into it and carry on playing. It's a great title. I've really enjoyed playing it. I am literally hoping to unlock the Platinum Trophy very shortly with this. So you might be in a position to watch me technically 100% the game without really doing much in the way of spoiling the story for you. But welcome to the stream. Thank you for your comment. Massively appreciated. As I say, this is very much like a throwback to games like Secret of Mana, games like Chrono Trigger. It's a game where you're taught few moves, and it's all about mastery. And there's a lot of timing mechanics to increase the damage that you deliver, and also decrease the damage you take. So there's a lot of risk and reward involved. It's fantastic. And as I say, Indie Game of the Year winner 2023. Made by the same people responsible for The Messenger, which came out in 2018, I believe, maybe 2019. Yes, I remember this now, because we need to get 2 blocks in place. That's it. You have that one there. This block puzzle I'm doing now is very similar to what was on the PlayStation 1 Classic, The Adventures of Alundra. It has that kind of mechanic. If you remember playing that game and taking on the likes of the Fire Wand Mansion, these kind of puzzles were very much that game's wheelhouse. They were fantastic. Yes, I remember this now. This one gave me a little bit of trouble at first. But I think from memory what you had to do was get it... That's it, up against there, then back across. That was the one. Right, before I go any further, we are at full health, so I'll quickly go to activate this, the Artful Gambit. You notice how my health has massively decreased? That's one of the gameplay mechanics you can equip. You get this late in the game, and essentially it reduces your HP by a significant amount. But if you time your damage that you give, it's doubled. If you time your blocks, your damage is reduced to a significantly low amount. Now with that done here, and that puzzle now solved, I'm going to very quickly save my game. Yep. We did break into your fort, you're quite right. Yeah, so here we go. We're now under attack. So, the question here is, which way do we play this? I reckon we're better off trying to stop the move that's done by Rocky. And my way of doing it... So you see they took no damage there. That's because they're casting. And when they're casting, you can't hurt them. Which is annoying, but at the same time part of the game's mechanic. But you see, because I broke the lock there, I was able to do a lot of damage. I'm not a massive encyclopedia. That's probably a bit hyperbolic, but I do know quite a lot about the games, so it's cool. Did you say you're playing a lot of indie type games? I find a lot of the indie games are great because they do a lot of things that the mainstream games are kind of afraid to do, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of that involved. Like here, I'm not going to be able to avoid this attack. I'm not going to be able to avoid it because I've not got the right combos. But you see how we got the sun, the sword, and the hammer? The move I've got here does sword and hammer, but doesn't do sun. If I had live mana, I could give it sun powers and break the lot, but I can't. So I'm going to have to leave it and take the damage. But luckily, it's not too powerful. So I'm going to go for a move here. Here we go. And this is the timing mechanic. I'm pressing cross key now to carry on deflecting my what's called a moonerang. Basically a magic moon move. And it's very powerful. Right, he's still not going for it just yet. So we've got one more chance. I'm trying to deliberately save the mana. Yay! What a technique! And there it is! The Platinum Trophy! Unlocked live on stream! Yep, digging is boring. I agree with you, Malcolm Mudd. It's a very nice feeling. It is another one in my trophy I've coming out. I've got a few platinums, and I say I've never actually done one live on stream before. I've done a lot of games that I've played offline, having completed them on stream and unlocked the trophies. But I've never done a platinum live on stream before. That is a first for this channel. Because I'm not a massive completionist. I only really go for the platinum when it's a game I really like. Because I don't see the point in 100% in a game that I'm not enjoying as much as others. For me, the platinum should be, I love this game, I want to see everything about this game. So that's the way I play games personally. So while I don't have a massive collection of platinum trophies, I'm very proud to put Sea of Stars into it. It's one of my... So in there alongside Final Fantasy VII and 7 Remake, Final Fantasy 16. It's in there alongside Wild Arms and quite a few others that I've unlocked. Nice one, Arturus. That's great. I've seen these people who like brag about having like 80 to 90 platinums, and they're like, you look at the trophies they've got. They like downloaded games like My Name Is Mayo, where all you have to do is click a button for 2 hours. It's like, where's the achievement in that? Like, that's not an achievement, is it? You've not really achieved anything by just sitting there, and you might as well be like skipping the menu on a DVD. What's the point? I'd much rather play a game where you have to do things, and this particular technique, where you have to fight 10 bosses using that handicap artifact relic. The perfect way to end it in terms of unlocking the platinum. There's some games where the platinums are really silly though. It's like in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. One of the reasons that not many people have that platinum is because you have to get to level 99, and it is the grindiest thing in the world. Pun intended, of course, because skateboarding, grinding. But it's ridiculously silly. I'm going to skip this because this is very spoiler heavy, so I don't want to do that for you. So this story is very, very cool game, really nice. And all I'm doing now, literally, is finding a place to save my game. That's all I want to do. But on this game, we've completed the base game, we've unlocked the true ending, And now we've unlocked the Platinum. So our journey across the Sea of Stars very much has come to an end. And what a time to join the stream, Arthur. It's literally right at the finale. That's amazing. But as I say, it's been a great game to play. Very cool art style. Indie as hell. No real voice acting, so when I've done the other streams, I have actually voice acted in the main game, which has been an experience. And again, I like the balance of the game. It's one of those games that rewards you for thinking strategically. It has its tropes, but it's done on purpose. It's endearing to the classic RPGs. So again, if you played games like Secret of Mana, games like Chrono Trigger, games like Wild Arms, games like The Adventures of Alundra, this is the kind of game that'd be right up your street. It's fantastic. It's that sense of like retro chic that you get from when people who collect vinyl records, you know, that kind of mentality. It's the same kind of thing. It's retro, but with all the quality of life features that come with a modern title. And as I said before, it is included with the PlayStation Plus Extra. So if you do have that or the premium service, you can download it for free. And again, a physical release is coming out in literally just under 2 months. I've ordered both the PlayStation 5 and the Nintendo Switch version. I've liked this game so much, I'm going to have it in my collection physically. But there it is, people. The journey across the Sea of Stars has come to an end. Thank you all very, very much for watching. And Platinum, baby. Oh, yeah.